The idea to create the Laura Foundation for Autism and Epilepsy came with the passing of my mother-in-law, Laura, in 2008. Following her death, we created a fund in lieu of flowers. The impetus behind this foundation stems from our son Drew's battle with intractable epilepsy. For years, he had dozens of daily seizures, taking away his ability to speak. A surgical procedure eventually stopped most of his seizures, but they had taken a toll. His language has never returned, and he has a diagnosis of autism. Our family knows how life-altering seizures and autism can be. The Laura Foundation was formed to help individuals and their families afflicted by these disorders. Currently, we're building an adaptive sports and recreation center in Madison. Tonight, we wanted to show you what your help and the help of a community has accomplished. In 2009, we began raising money with several different smaller events, such as a trail race. Within a year or so, we decided to focus on a couple of larger fundraisers, like the annual Stone Mountain Dinner Auction, and of course, the Saturday before Halloween now belongs to Halloween Town. These events spread our word, and they help us raise funding towards our three-phase construction project. Phase 1, which is the expansion and winterization of an existing building, is just about complete. Here's a breakdown of some projects. By 2010, a ring for therapeutic riding was built. In 2011, cement work, a septic system, and water lines were installed. Framing work began, the roof was expanded. 2012 brought the completion of things like heating and air conditioning, and exterior doors were hung. Interior trims were put in place. Bathrooms and kitchen tiling was installed. In 2013, the flooring was finished in the hallways and rooms. We've gotten this far from generosity. Our initial architectural work was done pro bono. We've had volunteer work days to clean up the facility. Local schools like Freiburg Academy have spent days gardening and painting. And there are the grant givers helping to make this happen. Many of our projects have been paid for by organizations such as the Ham Foundation, the Gibson Woodbury Foundation, and the Mulford Trust. Currently, last-minute Phase 1 items are being finished. Final exterior siding is being installed. Our kitchen cabinets are up, our appliances have arrived, and as the saying goes, we only have a few more I's to dot. However, we are a bit held up by our countertops, which are back-ordered. The building of our kitchen brings me to community support. Companies like the local Home Depot have given us amazing rates, and we were able to pay for things like appliances directly from the money brought in through tiles bought at last year's SMAC event. With Phase 1 complete by this summer, our programs will be expanded. In July, we'll host our third summer of a cost-free therapeutic riding, social skills, and adaptive physical education program for local elementary school-aged children. They have various cognitive and physical issues, but most are on the autism spectrum. Much of the program's funding has come from the New Hampshire Electric Cooperative Foundation, and additional monies have resulted from things like event income and donations. Our plan is to grow our services one program at a time. Next up is a teen social cooking night in the fall. We want to thank the many people who have gotten us this far. Some of you created events, labored over props for Halloween Town, and volunteered or attended our fundraisers. You've edited videos and websites free of charge. You've given the Laura Foundation donations, bought horseshoes and tiles and helping hands. You've volunteered for our programming on extremely hot summer days, and you've joined our board, putting in hours of work. We want to thank all of you. We are now set to begin Phase 2, the building of a barn.